There are things that we experience but never talk about. A shadow moving in a corner, flickering of the lights, a disembodied voice. We invite you to talk with us, share your story, share your evidence, because this isn't just your story, this is our story. This is GhostBox.
Happy Halloween, everybody, and welcome to GhostBox Live, a very special edition tonight. Thank you very much. My name is Greg Bakun. On a different night, we're not in all the places we normally are, but that is quite all right because, we got to celebrate Halloween, especially tonight has some really interesting things going on astrologically. So, it's well worth the time just to kind of see what we could pick up, and we're doing something a little bit different tonight. We're going to of course do some spirit box work, and we're going to see if we can pick up any spirits, any loved ones or whatever. As always, we do have the table set up with some equipment, and it has our flashlight, it has our REM pod, it has an Ovilus. That's the Ovilus 5 that we have there, and also we have the K2. Now, the Ovilus so far just has said Mist and Cook, C-O-O-K. That came through probably about 20 minutes ago or something like that. The flashlight was wobbling a little bit, but not a ton. And then one of the things that I've been doing lately, first of all, by me, I have a K2 that I turned on. And so if it turns on by me, I will be able to say so. But then again, I'm going to have a second Ovilus tonight. And this is, it's different than the one that's on the table. The one on the table is an Ovilus 5. This is an Ovilus 4. And we've been using these the last couple of weeks just by the table by me. So I'm going to turn on now. And see if anything comes through.
Sometime each.
So it just said sometime in each. Basically, it's calibrating. So we're going to put this over here. If it says any more, we're going to read it off and see what it has to say. Then, of course, I have my digital recorder over here. We have Spirit Box over here. So we have all of the stuff that we normally would have ready to go. And so that is very exciting. And then one thing that we're doing differently tonight, which I'm really excited about, that we haven't done before, surprisingly haven't done before. And I thought because it's special, I had asked if Onae would like to join in tonight and do some one-question readings as well as some other stuff we'll talk about in a second. And, well, hello there. How are you?
Good. How are you? Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, and you are all ready for festivities. Look at that. Very cool. But this is kind of your night, isn't it? I mean, you love Halloween, and
I do.
And it's super fun. So
my favorite holiday of the year.
And you are in you're in Arizona, so it's earlier there. Oh, this is nice.
Trapped.
What I brought you on, the first thing the Ovilus said was apocalypse. So,
well, it is the first full moon on Halloween night since 1944. So, with the veil being the thinnest right now, and a full moon, this is like intense. So, it might be just like a whole restart of what 2020 needs. So.
Well, I hope so, and that's kind of why we wanted to do this tonight, right? Because the veil is so thin that we're hoping that we can do a number of different things to be able to maybe get some spirit communication. I mean, that's something that you always get regardless, so that's not really a thing for you. But for what we want to do tonight, for those who are asking questions or for running Spirit Box, we want to be able to do something that Onae and I have done at events, and that is try to do equipment validation. So we've done this at galleries and stuff, that if Onae is reading somebody, we will see if one of the pieces of equipment we have would do something to either validate that spirit is with us, or that it says something that might be kind of a trigger to the person that is being read or to us. What's different this time is that the equipment's always in the same room with us. This time it's thousands of miles apart.
Yes.
Does that make a difference, though, Spirit? I wouldn't think so.
I don't think so. No, because I do long distance readings anyway, so it's not necessarily you having to have the energy in the room with you at that. It's just energy. You're reading energy, and that's what I do. So, and that's what your equipment does. It reads energy.
Absolutely. And I got. I'm happy that I got another piece of equipment here known as my cat. And he's just saying, I don't know what he's saying. He's just being fluffy. He's been brushed, so he's a very, very happy individual at the moment. A lot of people saying hello. The letter R just came through the ovilus, so that's kind of interesting. I mean, what does that mean? I do not know. A lot of people are excited for this, which, that's cool. Hello, everyone. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween. But let's see here. Where do you want to start, Onae? Do you want to start with some spirit box stuff? You want to start with some readings? There's a couple readings in there. And folks, what we're kind of hoping to do is maybe do something slightly elongated with the readings tonight. It's not going to be completely readings. It's going to switch between what Onae does and what I do, but also hope that they kind of blend together a little bit. But the readings, what we're hoping to do is that make it in a way that maybe we get some validation from it while she's reading and answering your question, right? I mean, that's kind of what we're planning on, right?
Yes.
So, I love the water. Let's see here. We got folks loving the hat.
Thank you.
I feel underdressed. I put on a shirt and I thought that was good enough, but clearly I am not. I'm not dressed for this tonight. So
Greg, I really assumed you would be, considering it is Halloween. Hi, Tracy.
So let's see here. How would you like to start this? You tell me what you'd love to do.
Okay, well, let's see. You know what? I know that there was somebody on here that asked a question, got on right away. And yep. Daniel, I think his name is Daniel. So Daniel, oh gosh, Daniel, where are you?
I found him.
You found him?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so we'll start with Daniel. How's that?
Sounds good.
All right. And then also, just so you guys understand that, yes, I am reading cards, but if you're wanting to reach out to your loved ones, this is where you get to hear their voice on the spirit box. This is your opportunity, especially with the veil being the thinnest. That's what I'm kind of feeling here. Is that this is a great opportunity. I was working with a spirit board earlier today, and it was just amazing how clear the energy was coming through. And so I have a really good feeling about tonight. So just kind of make sure that when you are putting your comments in, that it's not just for me to give, just for me to give you a reading, but maybe possibly so we could have, the equipment and the spirit box kind of bring through your loved ones too. So this is just for the people who normally are used to watching me and not familiar with the spirit box. So.
And to be clear, folks, I will not be running the spirit box while Onae is trying to read for you.
So if you prefer one or the other, let us know for sure. So
right.
That might be a good thing to put in the comments. So, but I'm going to start with Daniel, since he was, I saw he was first on there, and that's, dedication. If I'm correct, I think they set an alarm for my events. So here we go, Daniel. And you got the pendulum going there, Greg?
Yep.
Validation.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Daniel, here we go. All right, it does look like here that there is a blue 4. And that represents a good foundation. And you also have a red too, which is duality, partnership, and in a romantic situation or a passion. And it does show here with that, it does look like here that there is things around the home are getting much better. You've got the Strength card here. You've got the World card here with the Magician, kind of telling me how things are working out for you in the home. And you have the strength to, if there is any difficulties or conflicts of any sort, which I don't see, it does look like here you have the strength and the ability to handle whatever's coming up for you, or what you might be dealing with at the moment. I'm doing an actual spread for you, Daniel. So well, that's why it's taken me a little bit longer to kind of come through. But since we are taking our little bit of time tonight, it'll give a little extra something. It is a special. So, but it does look like here, Daniel, communication. This news is coming in because you're expressing your ideas, and you have the strength and the ability to make it happen. Okay, it shows here, right here on the top, in the now position, what's going on with you. And that shows me right there that you have the strength and the ability to do and what you're wanting to do, your desires. You're communicating your desires. And here you've got the Magician right there on top of that, validating that you do have whatever it takes that you're needing. And it's going to bring growth around you. And so if this is like your own business or something coming up here, it does look like there might be some new contracts of some sort, or some signing of some kind of papers where you might be feeling like a little stressed and uncertain. You know, if that's the case, then kind of wait till, Mercury is out of retrograde, just in case, when it comes to signing contracts. But otherwise, Anna, it looks really good for you. I see you moving into smoother times. You should be very proud of yourself. You've accomplished a lot, even though sometimes you do feel a little trapped in a certain situation. But news is coming in, Daniel, that you're going to have to move quick on, because it's going to be motivating. You've got the motivation card here in the hopes and wishes, which is definitely happening here, because you will be learning about some and getting some information, which is going to help you get motivated. And with whatever this is that you're trying to work out. Now, whatever this might be, that's new, that's happening here for you, because you've got the World card that you've already basically started this process. And it shows here that, this is you getting your wishes. You've got all these desires that you're wanting to do and accomplish here with everything, Daniel. And it does look like with that, I've got the Six of Pentacles for time frame. So that could be like the 6th month or within 6 months, but it's only showing me 5 pentacles. So I'm going to say probably within or around 5 months, you should really know where you're at and wanting to go as far as your goal is concerned. And things around the house are definitely getting better and smoother. They're just smoothing out. So whatever conflicts you might have been having, if it was a legal situation or signing some kind of papers of some sort, it does look like here you're going to have to take some action. But when the news comes in, it looks like you're going to be totally motivated and with the situation. And I hope that I'll leave that with you, Daniel, and I hope that helps. Now, I did hear the obelisk go off?
The obelisk went off, and Daniel, I don't know if this has anything that resonates with you or anybody else listening tonight, but the name Tina came up. Tina, Tina. So if it did, let me know, put it in the comments, and we will see if that has anything to do with anybody. Let's see here. And, I think, Spirit, we just want to let you all know, spirits, that we, while we are talking, while Onae is talking with you, that we would be fine if you turned on any of our equipment over here. Anything at all would be great. Especially if you come over here and do that, would be really great. I'd appreciate it very much. So, but if anyone had anything to do with Tina by chance, and Daniel's like, nope, not for me. But that's fine. And, you never know what the obelisk is on about, to be honest. Sometimes it makes sense. Sometimes it doesn't. Do you want to do another one?
Sure.
Let me find one for you.
Okay.
Thank you all very much for joining us, by the way. This is really great. Hopefully you're all having a very good Halloween, and that you're able to enjoy your candy.
Yeah, I've been enjoying the candy.
I have to admit, I did end up getting a Snicker bar. Now, normally, though, when we do these sort of things, Anna, you don't necessarily try to connect with people who have passed, right? In
Right.
these short.
That's typically what I'm typical, but tonight, you know, with trying to kind of communicate with those that have passed over, I will see what I can do.
Okay, well then
Especially
why
when
don't
we're doing the spirit box. I mean, that's like kind of trying to get through some information and trying to download. And when they kind of come in, it's like they just kind of whoosh in on me. So right now I'm not getting anybody at the moment. I do feel energy here, but I'm not getting like anyone in particular at the moment. So
why don't we do this then? I have one that requires that, and then when you're done, why don't we ask if you wouldn't mind asking Spirit to make herself known, through Spirit Box, so her daughter could hear her, if that sounds good to you.
Whose daughter? I'm sorry.
I'll show you.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Kim. Okay. Hi, Kim. Would love to hear from your mom. Okay. All right. Kim, they're just showing me here. I don't know if this is your mother that's come in. Yeah, it could be very well your mother, because all of a sudden I'm getting like a wish of feelings here and emotion, and I'm getting like the anxiety, which kind of like lets me know that Spirit is definitely here. I am getting, I don't know if your mom's initials started with an M and a T possibly, or if this is, she was just showing me this in particular card that kind of might represent her personality of being a very intelligent, sharp-witted young woman. When she was alive, she was just vibrant and sharp-minded, and could be sharp-tongued if she, if she needs to. She could definitely hold her own. Does that represent or mean anything? Does that ring a bell with you at all? Is that familiar?
Yes, it does.
Okay, good. Yeah. So then she's definitely here, and she's giving me a sign that like she does like you when you're alone or something. Ooh. Okay. She's giving me the like chills like up like my back and my neck. So when you feel like you're alone in the room, Kim, you're not alone. Mom is there. So if you're feeling like there's someone there and you're not when you're alone in a room, then she's letting you know that this is her. She's there. And she kind of almost gave me a feeling on my shoulders, like she might be giving you like a tingling feeling or something's like on your shoulders, but going up the back, kind of like that tingly feeling that when you get, you feel like something's not, like you're not alone. There's definitely energy around you. That is your mother letting you know. She's trying to like give you a little bit of energy without kind of freaking you out. But she is definitely letting you know that she's there. And that's a time when you can now if you haven't paid attention before, now you can pay attention to the signs, because she is letting you know. That was one of her signs and symbols that she's kind of letting me know that she is here. And that's what she's kind of wanting me to relate to you, if that helps. I'm trying to concentrate with dogs barking and doorbells ringing and trick-or-treaters coming. But do you have any other questions specifically for your mom, Kim? Oh, good. Chills on your neck. Okay, good. Yeah. That's her definitely saying something. Now, do you play cards, or did she play cards? I not necessarily tarot cards. I'm getting almost like kind of like playing cards. That she's showing me a deck of playing cards. Does that make any sense to you, hon? Did she like to play a specific, like, I don't know, she's showing me rummy or something, or gin rummy? That's just kind of popping in my head. So is that what did she play that game?
Waiting for an answer.
Yeah, I figured.
There you go.
Oh, canasta. Okay. But yeah, because she's showing me that. Now, did you guys, that must have been like some kind of thing that she really truly loved, for her to make sure that you knew that this is, because I don't think I've ever had anybody show me playing cards before. So this is definitely a sign that this is for her, for you to understand and recognize that, yes, she is coming through for me. So, anything else, Mom?
The Ovilus just said stare. STAIR.
Does that mean anything? Does it have anything to do with the stairs or a stair, or does that like kind of ring out with anybody for validation? I'm kind of feeling like the image I'm getting, I don't know if this is your mom, Kim, but or if this is going to sound like somebody else's that's online here that's coming in, because I'm allowing spirit to, I'm asking, I ask my spirit guides to communicate with and allow for me to translate, because I don't want to get like ambushed, but so I'm asking for just them to just help me translate. But I'm being shown an image of where the sides are shorter on the side of the hair, shorter, could be like a dark brown, or really dark brown, or just combination of dark brown with red highlights, maybe reddish highlights, and then but it's like almost kind of curly on top. It's like, so it's a little curly on top, but kind of short, but then short and kind of straight on the sides. Does that represent, or does that sound familiar to anybody? Because this is the image someone's giving me right now. I don't know if this is Kim's mom, how she wore her hair or something short but curly on top.
No.
No, nobody's claiming it. Okay.
Well, here's Kim.
Okay. Okay. Mom did have short curly hair. Okay, well that's good. Yeah, because she's making sure that I see that it is short hair and it's curly. So that's exactly what I'm getting for that. But it kind of seemed like she I don't know if she pulled it back, or brushed it behind her ears or something, but because it kind of looks kind of flatter to the sides, and then you'd see the curls definitely up on top, and that's what I'm kind of getting. So that's the image I'm being shown. So
cool. And Kelly, yes, we are seeing your comments, just so you know.
Oh, Kelly, hey, look at here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I have a glass that Kelly made for me, or gave to me as a gift. And I have been waiting for the perfect time to use it. And it is a cat with a witch's hat on it. And it says over here, I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it says "Drink Up, Witches." So in honor of Kelly, when I saw that, I was like, yes, if Kelly's watching, this is, I'm going to have a glass of wine in the glass that she gave me. So
you outdressed me and you outboozed me too.
I do have some Propel though. Got to have your electrolytes.
Yeah, no, I don't have any of that. I'm a good boy today, so maybe not so much yesterday, but today I am. So
but I'm not seeing Kelly's comments. I don't know where she joined in.
I'm not sure where she joined in, but I'm seeing it. Same with Anita. I'm seeing it. We're for those who are interested to know, we're streaming to about 6 or 7 different places at the moment. So you're probably seeing comments from people that you're not seeing in your area. If you're on my page or whatever. And Kelly is currently on Facebook. It depends if Kelly, if you're on Onae's page or you're somewhere else. Just different people seeing different things.
Yes, Tracy. I think that's your mom too. That's kind of coming through. I think they're piggybacking. She's showing me her holding onto your father's hand. So they are definitely together right now. She is watching over your daughter because she just flashed all your children at me, but she made sure that she showed me like a college room. I don't know what colors she likes, but I'm seeing I don't know if it's pink fluffy pillows or something, or furry pillows. I don't know what I'm looking at here. But that's what she is showing me here. But she's definitely showing me that they're definitely holding hands. They're clasped together. So she does want you to know that they are happy and together. So if that helps and gives you peace. But yes, she's showing me definitely that was the hair too. So and she would put her hair behind her ears. So, because I just kind of feel like that's what I'm doing. That's what I want to do. So I don't know if that was a habit of hers or not, to just do that herself also. I don't know, but this is, and she's smiling. Oh my gosh, she's got she's happy. She wants you to know she's at peace, definitely. And she's showing me all the wonderful things and all the wonderful work that you have done since she has passed, and you've done everything that she's asked for, and she's very proud of you. She was there at the wake, definitely. Because she's showing me images of that. She's showing me the house. So she's very proud of it. The only reason why I think she's giving me these images is like, she's like kind of made me feel like, oh yeah, she's really proud of you. So I think of the images, like she's letting me know, like, this is what she saw you doing. And she doesn't want you to remember her the way she was when you last saw her. She says she put like a hospital bed with the big circle with the red X through it. So she doesn't want you to remember her that way. She wants you to remember her actually when she was younger, and had her hair was light and curly, and there's like I don't know, like I don't know if you have a picture of her where she's outside in a sunny day or something, but she's like younger though and looking vibrant, like her skin looked amazing. And when she was really happy, she was showing me this picture, a flashing of a picture of her. I'm not necessarily seeing your dad in that picture, so I don't know if your dad's in that picture or not, but she's definitely wanting me to know that yes, she's there, she's proud of you, and she's watching over you and the boys. So
that's cool.
And she's showing me, I don't know if like, did she drink? Did she like to drink? I don't know if she liked to drink. Did she?
Mm-hmm.
She did. Okay. Yeah, because she's kind of like raising a glass at me. So like cheers or something. I don't know. So if there's some kind of anniversary coming up of some sort, she's just kind of like cheers, kind of. That's what I'm getting.
2 anniversaries coming up.
Oh, okay.
Mom and Dad's wedding anniversary.
Oh.
But then right within a couple days apart is Tracy and Dave's anniversary.
Oh, all right. There you go. So know that she will definitely be there at that anniversary celebrating with you. Not the whole time though, hopefully. Hopefully you and Dave will have some private time.
And which one was it? Tracy, was it David that caught the interception today? Oh, it's 1 week apart. You know, family stuff. It's always been kind of iffy for me, but you know, so maybe she's cheering that too. Some good play and whatnot. Who knows?
Yeah, she was definitely showing that she was watching the boys. So because she made me see the boys separately. So she was watching them. I don't know if they both have something separate that they do, but now she's flashing to your daughter. So this is she's watching over her. So she's doing really well. So she's got a lot of strength in her. She's got a lot of your strength, Tracy. That's what she's saying. She's got a lot of her mom in her. So, and she sees that.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Should we try some spirit box stuff, or do you want to go?
Yeah, we should. Yeah, let's go spirit box. Sure.
All right. And for those of you who normally just watch Onae, this gets very loud. We're not doing it for the rest of the time. We're going to kind of switch. So don't get put off by the very loudness of this. Okay. But the purpose of the spirit box, it's a device that randomly scans through radio frequencies. And the hope here is that we pick up spirit communication. With the slight amount of times that we are going to do this tonight, it may not be as fruitful, but with the veil being as thin as it is, we're hoping to get something, especially anybody we're trying to reach. Kim, can you tell me the name of your mom, please? Because I'd like to try to reach her. I'm going to try to reach my mom too. Folks, real fast, center on something for protection, okay? Because now we're going to be bringing in frequencies that are higher than it's all of us are going to be affected by this. So make sure that you're holding on to your salt, and like I am too, and that you are able to, Interesting. That you're able to just protect yourself and get that white light and envelop everything around you, okay? And we'll see what we can do. We're going to hang on me for a little bit. We're going to do some validation. Then we're going to go back to Onae. We're all going to still be here. We're all going to interact, but just so you know what's kind of going on. And then, Kim, I think one of the last sessions we had, certainly Carol came through. So let's kind of see what happens. It's going to be loud. We're going to use a device. I'm going to record it also. And then we are going to see about getting hopefully some equipment interaction with us too. Spirits, my name is Greg. I have Onae with me tonight, and we have other people who are wanting to hear your voice, especially if you're relatives. Could you consider coming through to us tonight, as you have with Onae already? If possible, can you please even have some of the devices over here go off, or say something for us, please? Would really appreciate it. Or speak to this box that we are about to turn on. This will be a 150 sweep rate, backward sweep. K2 is going off over here. Who's trying to reach out to us? Do we know you? You may or may not. You may not be able to hear, but we are getting reactions already coming through. Carol, are you here? Onae just was talking with you. Actually, sounded like a male just said Carol. Funny enough, not funny, but Carol, can you come through to us, please? Do you hear that? The woman just said, "Come through." Carol, is that you? K2 also had gone off. Was that, if that was you, or if it was my own mom, could you light up again for me, please? So a couple of you heard Howard. I can guarantee it's not evil, okay? It really isn't. But if it makes you feel uncomfortable, that is okay. I understand. It's not for everybody.
And I think I saw Patricia's comment a little bit higher up. She was concerned about the Ouija board. And I wouldn't be concerned about that. We have a protective salt on that. And it was just a piece of antique that Greg wanted to collect. And for, you know, because it's over 100 years old. But we did put a salt protection symbol on it. So there is nothing negative coming through it, Patricia, just so you are at ease.
We've missed a lot of stuff that's come through. There was something that came through that was extremely clear. I didn't quite get it, unfortunately. Funny enough, I couldn't really hear you on there either because it's so loud over here. Yeah, but honestly, it's not evil. We can talk about it when I'm off this. Spirits, if you were talking with us, can you repeat some of your stuff, please? Jesus. Tina came through again. This is the second time that Tina has come through as a name.
Do we have anyone related to a Tina here? Or is there a Tina on here?
Yeah. Tina, are you coming through? Are you wanting to come through? She said radio. Tina, was that you? Spoke over it. Absolutely. Tina, was that you? Absolutely. I just thought I heard Deadwood. Anyone else feel that, hear that? Considering that Deadwood of all nights tonight, that being said, there's something that Onae and I are supposed to be doing at Deadwood tonight.
That's right. Oh my gosh. You know, Katie, that's kind of interesting that you heard Douglas, because Douglas was here with me earlier. I kept hearing the name Doug. So I don't know who that has to do with anybody, but I was hearing the name Doug earlier today, kept coming in my head.
I figured he'd show up again sometime. Doug, are you here?
Kelly, what's your nephew's name? Oh, okay, Heather, that's your dad. Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm not keeping up with the comments.
Heather, who's your dad? Wait, is it Doug? Is that what we're talking about here? Ooh, hear that, Alicia? It's interesting how we just get the names. That there's only names that are coming through. Alicia, are you here? Are you wanting to talk to us? I don't know. Spirit just said, I don't know. What don't you know about? I see the obelisk 5 on the table. It's getting primed to say something, it looks like. Can a spirit give us a word through there, please? Or could you make the REM pod go off for us? And Doug, if this is you, Doug, you know how to turn these things on. Go for it. K2 is going off like crazy right now next to me. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, went off. Doug, is that you? Can you have this go off for me, please? No? You can have this one go off. You could also have this one go off if you like. Or you can ring a bell. All sorts of ways you could talk to us. Lots of things coming through.
And also the one person, like the one name could, I noticed that there's several people claiming the name Doug, and just want to know that through what I do is Spirit tends to piggyback. So if there is a common name for somebody, please claim it as yours, especially if you feel that it's for you, because the one name might be coming through, but it's meant for you because they do piggyback. And that's what happens during my galleries.
Are you wanting to do some more readings?
Is there a question out there for me?
I'm sure there is, but I'm going to turn this off then for a second. Spirits, you know, it's funny. I just thought I heard my dad's voice. Funny enough.
Do you want to talk to him first before we switch?
Just forgive my getting into this a little bit more personal, but Dad, are you there?
He says yes.
I just thought I heard your voice. Can you go over and hit this? All right. We're going to give the spirit box a little bit of rest, and we're going to go back over. We're going to go back over to doing some readings. Spirits, we're going to come back to this. All right. Let me get you a reading.
Yes, Joe.
Let's see here. Give me 1 sec. As anyone who watches Onae knows that this feed kind of jumps around quite a bit.
Yes. Oh my gosh. You know, I was the other night when I was on, and there was people commenting like, she missed me, she missed me. Their names weren't even, and I knew they were saying something. I knew they were making comments because I could see it on like coming through my phone, but it was not coming through on the computer. So yeah, and their names weren't even mentioned or didn't come up at all, but yet they were definitely commenting. So this thing does kind of have glitches. So you just have to be patient. And Greg's, you know, a techie.
Yes, I got something for you on the screen.
Okay. Okay, seal, right? Is that how you pronounce it? Okay, let's see what we got here for you, huh? But yes, Joe, your mom is here, and yes, Dora's coming through. And the reason why I know it's your mom is I've got a pie coming through. So just, you know, there's pie in my vision here, and then yes, but when you were asking about the word Nancy, the name Nancy, I was getting a yes, and a woman did pop in the room here with me. So do know that she is here. She is, you know, I think she liked Halloween too. I think she kind of got festive with it, but more so with the pies, though, I think on the other holidays. But I'm going to focus on Seal right now. Thank you. All right, my dear, we have a red 1 and a red 9, and that represents to me already for you. It represents new beginnings and a passion, and also there might be endings and new beginnings. So you know, all that stuff that you might have been all struggling with so far is now coming to an end. All that and starting new and fresh for you. So just expect a lot of new beginnings happening here for you. Oh, peach pie, good. So, you know, funny enough, I mean, I'm saying it after you say peach pie, but the cartoon or whatever it was that James and the Giant Peach popped in my head, but I was like, I'm not going to say that. That sounds weird, but I guess I should just go with it, right? Even we professional who's been doing it forever seems to get, we still have our doubts. But it does look like here, though, there is a lot of, I don't know if you're planning on going on a trip, or if you were planning on going on a trip and it was like canceled, or you're not sure you're going to be able to make it. It does look like there is something coming up here for you haven't seen yet in the near future that will definitely provide that ability for you, because I see you celebrating. It does look like changes are happening. You're not seeing them yet because, again, the moon card is in the near future, which shows it's still kind of behind the scenes. Things aren't, definitely getting better. I also see you kind of juggling two things. So I feel like this is either you're juggling two jobs, or you're juggling work and school, or your job is like two in one, or just you feel like you've got two jobs, that you're doing two things at once and you're juggling constantly. It does look like here, whatever this new passion was that you did just recently start or feel or think about in the recent past, it is saying it's worth the investment right there. So it's definitely something that you definitely had thought of already in the past. And it does look like here you're moving towards that and kind of leaving things behind that weren't working for you, and you're moving towards these new beginnings. And still keep going forward. And it's saying here, listen to your intuition, my dear, because it is steering you in the right way, and it will be getting clearer. If things seem to be a little foggy right now, it will be getting clearer for you coming in the future, because you definitely have the Star card right next to the High Priestess, which tells me, that's intuitiveness and psychic abilities for me, and success around what you're wanting to accomplish. And just listen to it, because it's going to guide you in the right direction. You've definitely got, it looks like you're learning something. You're moving towards something. So it's like a new passion, new things, and you're learning new things with this new passion of yours. It does look like here you are making a decision, and it's coming up right now, and it's going to bring growth and change in your life. And it does look like here also, CL, there is an opportunity because of all this. An opportunity is coming through for you, even though you might feel like you're trapped at the moment and you can't see your way around it. But it does look like news will be coming in, an opportunity will be presenting itself, and then that's when all these things and changes will start to happen. I'm going to say, as far as time frame goes, I'm going to say just soon, because I got the swords and the time frame, and that represents anytime. It could happen at any time. Swords represents air for me, and what that represents is that could be quick, as soon as possible. So this could be at any time coming up here for you. So don't feel like there's any blocks. It's just probably just some delays that you're going to definitely get over, and you can accomplish what you're wanting to do. Okay, because I've got the Ace of Pentacles here with the Magician, and I've got with the Celebration card, and also the Six of Rods, which also shows success for you. Okay, so you just keep your chin up and keep moving forward towards your passion. It will happen. And I'll leave that with you.
Would you like another one?
Sure.
Let's see.
Happy Halloween, Joe. You're welcome, Seal. I think Anita had, okay, Lori, I'll get to you right in a second, but Anita just kind of flashed in my head, because somebody is here with, in the room with me, and kind of holding hands like friends would be doing, not passionate lovers. This is like friendship. I'm kind of feeling like, and she was asking earlier, and then when she was asking earlier, that's when they appeared. So yes, and I don't know if the name it connects with Tina or not, but that kind of pops up. So this is, but it's definitely friends here. Like they're just like kind of holding hands like girlfriends would do, like just kind of hanging out, whatever. So Anita, if you're still on and this is, a message for you, then then she wants you to know that she is definitely here for you. If they're both named Tina, I don't know if they're just both coming in through for you to let you know that there's two of them here. And they're friends of yours, but that's kind of, because they're saying level plane also. It's level plane. So it's not like an aunt or a mother or anything. This is like level playing, which means, sister, something equal on your level kind of. And that's kind of, but they're letting me know and making me feel friends. And Lori, let's see what we got here for you, hon. Hi, Josh. Happy Halloween. You're welcome, Anita. All right, Lori, let's see what we got here for you. Okay. Red 8, abundance and passion and love. Let's see what we got here. So Lori, I don't know what it is necessarily that you are trying to accomplish, but it does show here the main focus of the reading here so far is the Magician. I do see you stressing, but there are changes happening. Transitions are already happening. They've already started. So it does look like here with that, it does look like here with that, it does show here changes and transformations and growth here are happening for you. And it's already already happened. Don't stress over it. You're getting the recognition that you're wanting. I don't know what the situation is necessarily that you're doing, but it does look like here that the recognition is there. So don't stress. People are seeing you for what all the work that you've been putting in and doing and all the changes that you've been making. It does show that there. It does look like here you are kind of ready and waiting for a new opportunity, some news, something's coming in new that you're looking for and wishing for. And it does show here again, this is something, whatever this is that you're wishing for, because the wish card is right on top of these two cards. And this shows right here, this is telling me what's going on with you right now, is that you will be moving into smoother times. If you are feeling stressed and you're not feeling like you're there yet, you're right on the cusp of it. And it does show here abundance. The red 8 is abundance. And it also shows you coming out on top of the situation of whatever you might be dealing with. It does look like here that news is coming in. And when it does come in, it will be positive and bring you joy and happiness. So whatever this is, it's joy and happiness is definitely coming your way. You're getting the recognition that you're hoping for. And it does look like here that you are like trying to accomplish the things that you've been wanting to accomplish here. You've got a lot of things on your mind that you've been trying to accomplish, especially around the home, I'm feeling. Now, you know, I know that you didn't ask about Dad, but I feel like Dad is definitely there and he is watching over you. I don't know if you've been feeling him a little bit more lately, especially with the veil getting thinner as we've kind of gotten closer to Halloween. I feel like definitely Dad is there for you. He keeps showing me like he's grilling and sitting by a grill by the garage. I don't know what he's out in the driveway by the garage with a grill. I don't know if that's something he did, but he's making me feel like that's how he relaxed and he enjoyed kind of family functions or something. But he's like in front of a garage door in the driveway with his grill and he's sitting next to it. So I don't know if that is something that you guys did in your family with him when you celebrated or not, or just anything. But that's kind of where he's kind of showing like that's where he seemed to be happy. And so probably not right now because it's a little chilly there, but because he is showing me a little bit warmer weather. But it does show here definite success and a new opportunity that you have been waiting for. So whatever this is, it's coming up. You're ready and waiting for it, my dear, and it is happening. And I'll leave that with you.
So how many people who are tuning in tonight, how many of you have felt the thinning of the veil over the last few weeks? How many of you have been able to feel like that is that you're able to feel the presence, even if you don't call yourself intuitive, which I believe everyone is, or the fact that you may not be a medium yourself, but do you feel that? Do you feel that happening? I'm just curious to know if that is the case or not. So that I'd be really interested to know what people are thinking. Can I throw one more your way?
Sure. Okay. All right, Chuck, let's see what we got here. Chuck, can I ask one question though? I mean, I know I'm supposed to be the medium here, but your wife is here with us, right? Like here on this side with us? Or am I supposed to be focusing on the other side? Am I like kind of just doing nuts and bolts of life, or am I doing spiritual?
I was waiting for Chuck to respond. Yes, she is. What? Yes, she is. What though? Oh. She's still with us, right?
Okay. Okay, she's still with us. Okay. Let's see what we got here for her then. All right. Well, I got a 9 contentment. That means things, if she's been stressed about anything, I see contentment coming up. So this is definitely a time where things are she's at the end of stress, and contentment is on its way if she's not already there. It does look like here that there is some kind of, at the heart of the matter is some kind of like either a issue. I've got the Three of Swords here. This represents maybe blood sugar, maybe some kind of, maybe blood pressure, something to do with the blood, possibly the heart, or maybe there's some kind of blockage coming up as far as like a desire of some sort. I'm not feeling like blockages in like, health-wise, anything bad. But just be aware of that anyway, just in case. But since it was kind of, they're saying blood. So, so like watch out for short breath. She's got, feeling short breath or having any kind of anxiety, just kind of be aware of that. But I feel like this is more about her kind of feeling like there's a block, like there was like a block of some sort, or something happening coming between her getting to somebody or connecting with somebody or something, because it does look like here connection. I'm feeling connection also, and kind of feeling as if, she needs to release the past and focus on what's going on with her now and what's happening now. So it hasn't happened yet. It's kind of behind the scenes, but she is like ready and waiting. So whatever this is might be delayed. So that might be the block that I'm seeing. There's like a delay in something, because I do see communication happening here. It's something she's looking into. And I do see, I don't know if there's something going on that with the children, but I do see children card here also, which is also news too, good news coming in that she's waiting for. So that represents both. And since I have recognition and desires here with this good news card, and also the Six of Rods, which shows success and happiness. And it does show here, the Moon card though is saying it's behind the scenes yet, hasn't happened yet. There are some blocks and delays. So not to get discouraged, not to get down and create some negative energy thinking it didn't happen or it's not going to happen or whatever she's looking forward towards. It does look like here, it's just delayed. It's just when the right time is going to be, it's going to happen. And that's kind of what I'm feeling at the moment. And I'm feeling like, as far as time frame goes, because I feel like the advice of the cards is the Ace of Pentacles here. And so with that, it's like a new beginning, some kind of, I don't know if this is a new job opportunity, new financial situation, something that you're looking forward towards. But it does look like if there is some kind of delay that you've been looking for, it is going to be coming up really soon. And it's not too delayed. You might have to wait. I got the Four of Pentacles, which can, but only 3 of them are showing to me. So this could be like within or around 3 to 4 months, possibly, or by the 3rd or 4th month. So that's kind of what I'm getting as far as time frame goes. So, but I do see it with the block, it will be over. She will be getting news that she is looking forward to. And it does show here, she's got a good foundation for whatever it is. And it does show here, family is very important to her. She's very, close to her family, very in tune with her family. So it does look like here with that, she has the strength almost to kind of make whatever she's wanting it to make it happen. She's got the strength card here around the love and the epitome of love and happiness, but also with her psychic ability and intuitiveness. She's got the strength card with that. And it does look like here, it's actually, I'm almost kind of feeling as if she has some kind of way of really communicating strongly with her angels. And I'm not even saying spirit guides, I'm saying angels. I feel angels. They're saying the word angels. So if there's like someone that's crossed over and they are becoming her guardian angel, or she's just kind of feeling like this is who she's communicating with, these are her angels that are coming through. She really has a good connection with them. And she just needs to kind of, there is something coming up here for her, an opportunity coming up, and she does have a good foundation for it, and it is her wish. So whatever she's wishing for, the World card is on that. So, but also, it's almost as if it's a gift kind of being offered and presented by her angels. So she just needs to kind of listen and tune in and know that it's real. And I will leave that with you, hon, and I hope that helps.
That's cool. That's very cool. Makes me want to try a couple things. I'd like to try an EVP session real fast, a burst EVP, see if we have anything there. And Chuck just put this through. It was really interesting. It's cool to see how many of you responded saying, yes, I can feel it. I can feel the thinning of the veil. And that's really exciting, because I also believe, and for those who watch me on a regular basis, I always talk about how, we want people's intentions to help us be able to communicate with spirit, not their energy, but their intention. Because when we get the intention, I feel like that brings out more spirit communication. You know, I'm not a medium like Onae is, so I need all the help I can get. I do have intuitive tendencies, but not to that. So it's like I look at when we do spirit box and use the equipment and stuff, that it's kind of a group effort actually. That everyone kind of helps out. And when we're done here, when we get to the end here, as I always do, we're going to be trying to cross over spirits, and that's where I also need people's help. So why don't we do this, and let's try an EVP session and see this a burst session and see if we get anything from that. Are any of the spirits that we've been trying to reach tonight, are you here right now? Are there any spirits just lingering around in this area at all right now? Do any of you need help? Okay, we're going to play this back and see if we get anything. And, you know, as I always say, even if we don't get anything, it's always important to keep trying, because you never know what you're going to get.
Are any of the spirits that we've been trying to reach tonight, are you here right now?
That's Onae.
Oh, sorry.
Are there any spirits just lingering around in this area at all right now? Do any of you need help?
There was the second question actually had something. It might have been Onae again.
It wasn't me.
Let's listen again. Listen to the answer of the second question. It actually sounds like a response.
And then we are going to see.
Nope, I don't know how to use this. Let's try this again. It's like a Mickey Mouse operation running this thing. No. Yeah, it wasn't anything. I will try to keep.
I felt like it was something, Greg.
I think it was something, actually.
The second and third one, I felt like I heard something, definitely.
I thought the third one I heard cards again, to be very honest. But the second one was a response. And see if I can figure out how to get back to it. I don't know why I'm not getting back to it, actually. There we go. Let's see if...
Are any of the spirits that we've been trying to reach tonight, are you here right now? Are there any spirits just lingering around in this area at all right now? Do any of you need help?
Very interesting. I can't make it out. I might have to, at some point when we're done here, maybe put it into like an audio software thing and see if I could play it back. It definitely sounded like somebody said something, but it was really hard to kind of hear what it was. It's interesting. I don't know. That was really interesting. Do you mind if I do a little spirit box?
Nope, go right ahead. Sounds great.
Was K2 is going off again. It has to do, K2 must be going off because of my, not going off at all. It has to do something with something around it then, because it's going off too much. It's still going off now. Can you have the K2 go off again for us, please, if you're somebody here wanting to talk to us? Was the spirit that we just heard? Can you say hi to us, please? Like right when I turned it on, right? That's what I thought I heard. I thought I heard it also. Can you make the K2 go off again for me, please? Like I did it, something. Yep. Well, can you do it, please? Very quiet at the moment now. Do I have any loved ones in here? People related to anyone who's watching us tonight? They come through. How many spirits are here with us right now? Can I get a number of how many in this room with me? I hear 10.
No.
8. So I heard 10, 12, 8. It's funny, I was getting responses on the obelisk here, like the one that's sitting right next to me, but I haven't gotten anything on the table since I turned it on. I thought I was hearing that too when I asked how many spirits, they're like, enough? Like you don't need to know, there's just enough? Whoop, I just talked over one. Spirits, is it easier to talk to us through this because it's Halloween? Spirits, have any of you been coming through to Onae when she's been trying to reach out? Do you have any messages for Onae? We get that sometimes. Just like you get trolls in real life, you get trolls in the spirit life. Let me ask this. Are there any spirits that need to cross over tonight? So there's no spirits that need to cross over. Okay. Any other spirits? Before I do it, is Grandpa Eddie here? Grandpa Eddie, can you say anything to your granddaughter Amanda? There's a quiet voice there. It was a female, though. Eddie, could you say your granddaughter's name, Amanda? No? Robert's name came through again, as always. All right, spirits. Who needs to cross? Let's cross you. All right, we're opening up some light for you. It's a beam that you can walk towards, and you walk towards where it's the brightest. And you walk and walk until you get there, and that's where you cross. Go this way. Did you hear that? Just said go this way. Someone's trying to help direct, and I appreciate it very much. That's really nice. Yes, you go the way that they're telling you to, and once you cross, there will be a family member or a loved one or a spirit guide waiting for you. Do you see it? Do you see it? Did you cross? You guys aren't able to talk at all anymore? I don't know why that's going off. Did you cross? All right. I am going to shut down the spirit box, and we're going to shut this down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you want to do a couple more readings and call it night?
Sure.
Why don't
we have next?
Why don't we do this? Because we were asking for Grandpa Eddie, Amanda would really like to know if he's around.
I got a yes, definitely. Was he more of a thicker gentleman? Not necessarily overweight, but just kind of a thicker gentleman. I'm not getting a thin guy here. I'm getting more of a sturdy, you know, kind of stronger gentleman here. Am I explaining this correctly, what I'm seeing? This is what they're making me see. He's not necessarily, you know, heavy, but like kind of stocky, like he was thick. Does that make sense? And he's showing me he liked to wear, I'm guessing like flannel shirts with you know, the pockets on the chest here. That was like how he seemed to dress a lot. The, you know, button down collar, the pockets on the side. And for some reason he's showing me yellow, like a pale yellow seemed to be like his favorite color, or a color he wore a lot. Does this make sense to you? Okay, then yes, he's definitely here, because he's right here in front of me, right here. And this is your father? Who's this, Greg?
The grandfather.
Grandfather, okay, grandfather. Now, I don't know if this is, he's like showing me like sitting down now, and he's like wearing denim jeans, but he's showing me like patting his lap, like that's where like you were always at, in his lap or something. He's almost kind of showing me like the bouncing thing, like, I don't know, you'd sit on his lap and he'd, you know, bounce his leg up and down or something. That, or he's showing me a really nervous habit. But this is what I'm kind of seeing. So I don't know if that was like something, you know, he did with you, or if this is something he did with the kids, or if this is, you know, like, or he just had like a nervous energy. But he's showing me the, you know, the knee going up and down when he sat. So I don't know if he's like referring to like, hey, come, you know, come here, I'm, you know, with grandpa or something, but that's kind of what I'm getting, that energy. He's showing me the image of what he's doing here. So now he is showing me a crown. So as far as that concerns, as far as symbolic for me, that he's showing me, either he was like the head of the family, and he kind of, you know, had everybody, like he held the family together, or that this is kind of like maybe you were like his princess or something. What I'm like trying to go with what this symbology of the crown represents. Typically princess would be like a tiara, but for some reason maybe you were his favorite or something. But the energy I'm getting here, he did that with you and your sisters. Okay, great, good. All right, let me know when you're posting the comments there, Greg. I kind of get distracted.
I don't want to interrupt you in your flow.
So,
okay, here's another one there.
Thank you. And he was the patriarch of the family. Okay, good. Yeah, because that's what he was making me feel. So definitely. Now, were you his favorite? Because he says number one. He's saying number one. We won't tell anybody if you were. Good. Yes. And yes, that's what he's telling me, that you were number one. So yes, he's definitely here. I got him right here. And he's saying he's with you. He hasn't left, and he's right there with you whenever you need him. Especially if you're feeling like, you know, you really are like really missing him, and he's really coming strong, and he's like really strong on your mind. Know that that is him. Okay. And if you get like a brushing on your cheek, it's like that's his symbol for like kind of like, maybe you might feel like, oh, did something just touch my cheek? And you might be either thinking of him, or start to get like almost kind of like a gripping on your heart, in a sense, like, oh my gosh, you know, that is him letting you know that he is definitely there with you right at that moment. So just hold on to those signs and symbols now that you might know what's going on with him, and how he's showing his presence with you.
He always called me his smarty pants.
Now, is there somebody that does it? Was he into sports, or was there somebody in particular that is into sports right now that he would be watching? I almost kind of feel like I'm in a field, possibly a soccer field, or I don't know, baseball field, something. I don't know. There's like I'm in a field, and I don't normally go out in nature. So this is him. Oh, good. You're welcome, hon.
Let's see here. I'm just looking through stuff. Just so you know, I've seen some comments about people wondering why they're not being chosen, and honestly, it's, you know, we're trying to get through everybody, but there's a lot of people who've been putting in comments, and this system that we use, the software we use, kind of like
Has a glitch.
kind of disposes of comments. Like we don't see them in the software. So after some amount of time, when there's a lot of people who are responding and stuff. So please know that this isn't on purpose, that this is unfortunately just one of the things. And that is why if you don't get chosen, please know that you can watch Onae. You can watch her every Tuesday and Thursday nights. I know that things are changing on Paranormal Warehouse, but doesn't mean that it's changing for her schedule, for her own stuff. So she does one question readings Tuesdays at 8 p.m. Central, Thursdays at 7 currently. If it changes, she'll let you know. But go to her Facebook page, facebook.com/Tarot by Onae, like it so that you can know what her schedule is. And you can follow her and know when she does these. So you can ask those questions, or you can get a private reading over at www.onae.org. And note that November has opened up for her taking readings and taking reservations, or whatever you call it. So just wanted to throw that there while it was a good time. So please know it wasn't impossible. Let's see. Do we?
Thank you, Josh.
What is? And trust me, I know that's enough, almost like a cue to shut down this broadcast, I think.
But Damien, just so you know that we definitely do not skip over people on purpose. We really do try. It's just, it has a glitch, and I get that on my own live feeds. And tonight is definitely a special treat that we're kind of combining together tonight. And this is kind of what we do during our events that we hold when we go around. We do where I'm doing a gallery and he's having his equipment there doing validation. So it's this is kind of what we're trying to do, but long distance for you guys, because this is usually a really amazing event. It's like full of just kind of, I'll be saying something and then the machine will be putting, words out, validating, or lights will be going off, validating everything that I'm saying during these events. But apparently we're having a little technical difficulties. It's just not kind of doing exactly what we're hoping for as much as we'd like. It is happening, but it's not happening as much as we'd like.
Did you notice when we were talking about Grandpa Eddie that this thing was going off quite a bit? I don't know if you could see it.
No, I didn't see it.
Yeah, it was going off quite a bit.
Yeah. And because when I get into my readings, I'm like off in my own little land trying to communicate and translate. But we are not ignoring anybody. It's just the glitch of the way the feed comes through. So just but we wanted to put something special on for you guys.
Do you want to do like one more?
Sure, we can do one more.
Okay, here's one.
Okay, would love to hear from my son CJ, if possible, please. Let's see what we got here. Okay, D. I don't know what the number 12 means, but does that mean anything to you? Does that have any significance in meaning? Number 12. That's popped up right away. You're welcome, Roseanne. It was so great to see you here. I'm so glad you tuned in. D, does the number 12 have anything to do? D, are you still here, hon? I don't think she's here.
Maybe not. Well, there she is.
There, you okay? She is here. Your daughter's birthday. Okay, she's going to be 12, or she is 12. Okay. Okay. Because that was the first number, that first thing that popped up when I thought about your son. Let's see what we got here for you.
And D says it's her daughter's birthday.
Okay.
Oh, the same thing she said before. Okay. 12th of August.
Okay, 12th of August. Okay, so definitely that is us. He was definitely there with you guys then celebrating. So if you kind of felt his energy there, know he was there for that, and because the 12 was the first thing he wanted you to know, and be some love. It does show here though there it's been a little chaotic and hectic for you, and he sees that, but he wants you to know that whatever this, yet he wants you to go after your desire. So whatever this is that you are dealing with and wanting, he wants you to go after the happiness, and not focus and not be chained to the past. Because he's showing me chains, and he wants you to be released from those chains and move forward towards the sun and the happiness and the joy in life, and still fulfill your life and your dreams. And that's what he wants for you. Because he's saying, he's also saying to me, I guess the chains mean also something else, the releasing of them. So he's like feeling he's unchained, he's free, he's happy, he's with you. He says he visits you a lot. So when you're feeling his energy, and he's giving me the chills right now. So he does mess with the ear, kind of like the earlobe, kind of like the back of the ear kind of thing. Like I'm getting like right here, like if you can see what I'm doing right here, it's like a chill, almost kind of like a light thing right there at the edge. And he's, yeah, that's what he's doing right now. He's messing with my ear like that. Not like inside it, but like just right there at the edge. And if you're going to feel that, now you know, if you haven't felt it before, you're going to start to pay attention now, because this is him just kind of lightly giving you a sign and symbol that he is there, and that for you to pay attention. I don't know what the Christmas tree represents, or a green pine tree. He's showing me that. So if this is, if you celebrate Christmas, he'll be there for it. Or if there's some kind of special celebration or something going on, or representative of his passing in some sort, with the tree, he's showing me like a kind of Christmas tree, like kind of tree. I'm not seeing decorations on it. He's not showing me decorations. So if you were not celebrating Christmas, then he wants you to go back to that and enjoy Christmas like you used to, and know that he is there as a gift to you. His energy and spirit are right there with you. So please continue to do that, because he doesn't want you to not have, he doesn't want you to, he's saying no barren tree. So I don't know what that means. So if that means something other than what I think it means, as far as what I'm feeling he's saying, is don't let the holidays be empty. He's there with you. And you don't trust that you're getting messages from him, and you really need to, because you just need to sit quietly and just kind of listen. And when you're feeling him or thinking about him really strong, know that that is him, because your mistrust in his messages, or you feeling his messages or hearing his messages, will be changing very soon. Yes, a tree with his son. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Okay, good. So that tree does represent something for you then. Good.
Here's another one.
Yeah. So, but yeah, and again, the sign and the symbol is the ear, like the ear, outside of the earlobe, just the edge of the ear kind of a thing. That he just keeps doing that to me right now. So pay attention to that. Those are his signs and symbols. He is there with you, and even though you might not see or feel, you do have faith that it is, he is there, and he wants you to go after your passions and your dreams. Okay. He says there's many things that you've been trying to do and get done, but you're not seeing how you're able to get it done. But he wants you to know you've got the 10 of Pentacles there. So yes, it is something you can accomplish. It just hasn't happened yet. The Moon card is there, which means it just hasn't happened yet, or you have fear there. What does that say, Greg?
I'm not really sure. So I'm not going to celebrate it. I'm not sure what she's not going to celebrate. Or
yeah, I'm not sure what that is that you're not celebrating. But if it's something that you do normally celebrate, he is with you. If this is something that you do celebrate. But I didn't get that. I don't know if it was like a typo. I know my phone always kind of gets to me, or if you're trying to type really fast, but
here you go. 4 said, I'm not going to celebrate Christmas.
Okay. I don't know who 4 is, but that's.
Or is it Ivy or 4?
Okay.
K2 is going off over here.
Okay. I'm feeling like if this is something that you normally do, he wants you to kind of get back that faith and get back that spirit and that joy, because he's kind of like when your heart is breaking. Because I mean, I haven't lost a child, but I could definitely, I don't even want to imagine losing one of mine. I don't know the pain. I just, even thinking about it brings me to tears of something happened to my children. I mean, if they get a splinter, I'm just like, oh my God. And they're adults. So, but to lose one, I had to tell my mother, I had to be the one to sit down and tell my mother she lost her son. And, just a few months ago, and it killed me to see her heart break like that. And so I cannot imagine the intensity of the feelings that you are feeling, the pain you're feeling. But he just, please know that he wants you to live your life the way as if he was right there next to you, because he is. And that's what I'm getting here as far as the message is in the cards, and also the message he's getting here, because he knows your heart is broken. He's showing me a broken heart, but he wants you, he's like almost like kind of showing me you stitching it up, or he's stitching it up for you. And he wants you to, heal. And so just know that, and he's giving me chills when I said that. So that's definitely something that's real. And just kind of know that, ask him, hey, help me, just help me heal. And because I just know that he's there every time you're celebrating something, every time you're sad, he's right there and knowing this and feeling this and watching over you. And I'll leave that with you, hon, and I hope that helps.
I would like to do one more EVP session since we're close, and then call it.
That sounds good.
Okay, just one more.
Thank you, Chuck.
Are any of the spirits that Onae tried to reach tonight still here? Do any spirits still need help crossing over? Is there a name of somebody you would like us to reach out to?
Are any of the spirits that Onae tried to reach tonight still here? Do any spirits still need help crossing over? Is there a name of somebody you would like us to reach out to?
We got something that first time, but not the second time.
It wasn't me. I swear, I was totally silent and still.
Yep, nope, we didn't get anything this time, which is fine, but that's how it goes, right? So why don't we do this? As I said earlier, please, if you liked what you saw and didn't get your question asked, tune in with Onae every Tuesday nights and Thursday nights. Currently, that might change a little bit, but she'll let you know. Like her Facebook page, see what she's doing, facebook.com/tarot by Onae, or set up a private reading, www.ona. Because I'm trying to say and spell your name at the same time, onae.org. For myself, I do a radio show, and mine's on tomorrow. It will be with Pamela Pierce Barcelo. I'm on AM 950. Her dad directed The Legend of Boggy Creek. She's also had some paranormal experiences, so we will be talking about that. That's tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central Time. You can see it. I'm going to be live in studio, and that's on my Facebook page. You'll see that. It's fun. Please check it out. Also, I do this. This will be tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. Will be when I do my regular Spirit Box session, and I hope that you tune in and that you check it out, because we try to reach spirits that way too. My K2 is going off again, so it must.
I will be tuning in.
Yeah, that's always
I will
good.
be all there.
Can you go up to the red, please? Can you go all the way to the end, please? Light up all the way. Nope, you stopped again. That makes it not as much fun when it doesn't do it. All right. So with that being said, I think unless you have anything more to say, Onae.
Happy Halloween, blessed be. And, I really feel like for some reason, this whole Halloween, the thinning of the veil and the full moon on Halloween and just being something new that hasn't happened in many years, I feel like this is definitely almost like a reboot. The word reboot keeps coming up. So I kind of feel like this is like going to be like creating a shift in energy for us for the getting us ready and running start for the next year. So I'm hoping I'm right in this, because 2020 was certainly something. But no, just happy Halloween, everybody. Enjoy it. And thank you so much for tuning in with us.
Let us know if you'd like to see more of us doing these live things. I would really like to know if you enjoyed it or not. Also, since we've done a spirit box session, please make sure that you tell the spirits around you that this session is now closed, that you do not have permission to interact with us anymore unless it is family members or friends. Otherwise, you just never want some spirit that you don't really know trying to, suck on your energy, I guess. I don't know a better way to put it. So please do so. And I will see, I think, some of you tomorrow. And then hopefully a lot of you tune in to Onae and Tuesday. So thank you all very much. And we will talk to you later. Take care, everyone.